Hey, my name is Samar. I also go by Sam or First Time Panner. Any of those you want to call me, you can. This will be an update for my That's So 2000s project pan. This is a project I created in collaboration with the Pantastic Ladies, so that Facebook page will be linked below. And this is the third round, so this is the third year we're doing this. It goes from April 16th of this year until April 16th of next year. We update every month, and it's just a project based on the 2000s, so you randomize the prompts out of the 42 prompts I created. No, 47. Last year was 42. And yeah, you just kind of work through them. It's rolling style and it's really fun. If you want to join still and you haven't yet, it's not too late. You can join at any time. And it's just a really fun bunch of people who are doing this project. Please check out the hashtag on YouTube and Instagram. It'll be both in my title and description box if you haven't seen this before, and also I'll put the playlist with everyone's video at the end of this video and in the description box. If you watched my video from yesterday, at the end I said I had a really exciting update this time, and I'm just gonna spoil it. I have a complete refresh this time. I don't think I've ever had a complete refresh for this project before in like all the 3 rounds I've been doing this, so I'm super excited. So I'll just talk about all the prompts that I had, and I'm just realizing I forgot to look back at my notes to see what all of these prompts were for all these items, so I'm gonna do a little bit of guessing. My first item was for the prompt Bratz dolls, and that was something that exaggerates your features. If you remember Bratz dolls back in the 2000s, I don't know if they're still made today, but they had super exaggerated features. So I chose an eyeliner because I wear eyeliner every day to bring out my eyes and just like make them pop. And I chose my Kulfi brown eyeliner in the shade Cheeky Chiku. My goal was to finish this. This was nearly unused when I rolled it in. I just used it like 3 times in my project, flushed them out, and then immediately rolled this into this project. So I had a big task for myself to finish this, especially for a rolling project. I was finally able to do it, so as you can see there's no more. I got it down to where it was really short, and then one day, like maybe 3 or 4 days ago, the thing just fell out, but it was just like a super tiny nub anyway. So this is all done. Like, I can't roll it up anymore, and I'll show you where it was last time on the paper. This is how much I had last time, and other than the tiny nub that fell out, this is how much product I used since last update. I was able to use this so much because this is the one eyeliner I brought with me while I was like on that 8-day trip out of town, so I use this every single day. I've also just been using brown eye products like eyeliner and mascara way more. I've been doing a lot of warm tone looks because it's summer. Like, I've been wearing orange so much, and of course I'm gonna wear brown eyeliner because I just feel like brown goes a lot better with warm tones than black. So I used the heck out of this eyeliner. It was kind of difficult because I've said this like plenty of times, this is definitely not my favorite eyeliner, both for the waterline and as like a top lid liner, because in the waterline this kind of just like flakes throughout the day and irritates my eyes. Well, first of all, it's like really hard to get on my waterline. It's just not creamy enough. So there's a motorcycle. I would have to like dig this into my lash line, which is probably what made it like flaky and crumbly, but then it would crumble into my eyes all day and irritate my eyes. And then for like a top lid liner, it just wouldn't even show up, which like it's a pretty dark brown, so it should, but just for some reason, like when I would put it on my skin, it would not show up at all. So I didn't even actually purchase this. It came in like a Sephora favorite set, but I would never buy this on its own. But at least now I know, and you know, I didn't pay full price for this, and it's a goal met and another empty, so I'm very happy about that. Next is my lip glosses Poppin', which, in case I heard like some people don't know what this prompt is about, it's literally just a song from the 2000s, but it was super popular when I was in elementary school. It's literally just a song about lip gloss because lip gloss was like the it product to use back in the 2000s. So the prompt is literally just any lip gloss, and I chose my Fenty Mini Gloss Balm in the just OG shade Fenty Glow. And this was unused when I rolled this into the project, and now it's completely empty, which was my goal. If you saw my empties video for July, you would have already seen this because I did finish this a while ago. But yeah, I'm really happy to have this out. Everything that's left is just like stuff on the sides that I've been trying to scrape out and I can't get to. I'm very satisfied with how much product I got out of this. I've been wearing so many warm tone looks because it's summer, and this is a nice warm peachy lip gloss, so I used it a lot in combination with like matte lipsticks, or even just to throw this on if I was going somewhere. So yeah, I really love this shade. This is not the first one that I've gone through, and yeah, I'll continue to repurchase this shade because it is so flattering. But this is done. The next 3 items were all rolled in last update, and the first one I'll talk about is for the prompt Bump It, which is something that adds volume. Bump It was like a little hair piece that you like back in the 2000s when the like poof, you know, from like Jersey Shore and stuff, that was super popular. So they invented this hair piece called Bump It that you would just like comb your hair over, and it would give you like a super like unrealistic amount of volume in your hair. But anyway, prompt is anything that adds volume, and I chose my Huda Beauty Silk Balm in just the original shade Blush. And my goal was to finish this, which I did. I was able to finish it completely, like from unused, in 1 month. By the way, this is supposed to add like, it's supposed to plump your lips a tiny bit from like the hyaluronic acid. I don't really notice anything like super plumping, but I do notice, like, at least when I first started using this, it was a little bit line smoothing, but I think maybe my lips are just so used to it now that I don't even notice that anymore. But anyway, yeah, I didn't think I was gonna finish this by this update because I was also panning a lip mask, which was also like supposed to be a plumping line smoothing one from Lawless, but yeah, I had to throw that one away because I dropped it on the bathroom floor next to my cat's litter box, and there was no way in heck I was gonna keep using that on my lips. So I got rid of that maybe like a week into using this, and then I just like sped through this. This was the only lip balm that I brought with me on that 8-day trip, so the bulk of the product used was during that trip, and these don't have a lot of product in them anyway. Like, if you can see, the only product left is like a tiny bit up on the wall of the back side. I've been scraping at this for like a week now, and yeah, these are just so easy to get through, so I only buy them when they're 50% off because I'm not going to spend $20 on something that I will use up in a month. But I do really love these. It's my favorite lip balm, and I also have 2 more waiting until I finish more lip balm, but not yet because I have some other things to get through, which you'll see in a bit. But the next prompt that I had was, okay, we're getting to the part where I cannot remember what this prompt was for, so I'll put it on the screen and a little explanation of why I put this in. But basically, I rolled in a little mini perfume sample from the 7 Virtues. This is the Coconut Sun scent, and there's like a little bit, but the spray like won't spray anymore. Like, nothing's coming out when I spray it, so I don't know why they like don't put the little nozzle all the way to the bottom. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. I finished this as much as I could. I was using this in combination with the perfume that I'm panning in my year-long project pan. I would just use this to kind of like layer on top of that one, because this one, and I've like explained this in detail, but this one and the one that I'm panning in my year-long project pan are both perfumes that are not my favorite, but when I mix them, they actually turn out better than if I were to use them on their own. So I finished this one weeks ago, but I actually have another one of these that's in my deck of panning project project pan. So you'll see another one of those in a few days, but this one is finished. So I've met my goal on this. And the last item is for 13 going on 30. And that prompt is something that you fell back in love with, you used to love, you drifted away from, and now you're back to using it. And for me, that's my e.l.f. color corrector. This is like way discontinued, but in case you're wondering, this is in the shade Dark Circles for light skin tones, and this is just like a yellowy orange color corrector. My goal is to use it 13 times because of the prompt 13 going on 30. I probably could have made my goal 30 uses because I've used this every single time I've done my makeup. I brought this with me during my 8-day trip, so I was still using this. I hit my 13 use goal like 13 days after putting this in the project, and I stopped tracking my uses after that, but I've done my makeup. Yeah, I think there was only one day this month I didn't do makeup, so I must have used this 30 times anyway. So there you go. This is what it looks like now, rolled down here. And this is how much product I have left, in case you're wondering. But yeah, probably in the 3.5 years I've owned this product, I've only used about half the product. So this will be with me until it expires, or if I end up finishing it in the next 2 years maybe. I will have the 5 prompts that I rolled randomized on the screen, and I'm sure this is going to take a while since I have 5 of them, but I'll just get into my items. So for the prompt velour tracksuit, which is something soft, I'm rolling in my Flawless Forget the Filler lip gloss in the shade Velvet because of course velvet is soft. And this is just like a pink lip gloss, and this has been sitting on its side, so the line marking got, or like the level got a little bit messed up, but this, if you can see, is halfway through the tube. There's a line right there. I've only used this a handful of times and I'm already halfway through, so that is honestly a little bit concerning for like if this came in the same Sephora Favorites pack set as the eyeliner, so I didn't actually pay full price for this, but if I was and I got through this that quickly, I'd be so angry because this is like not like in the affordable category. So that's my rant on that. But as far as panning, I'm sure this is going to be pretty easy to get through. It'll probably only take me like a handful of days of wearing this, so maybe I can finish this by next update. Yeah, we'll see how long this takes me. So this is going in for velour tracksuit. I also got the prompt Shrek, which is something that has layers or is stackable, just to make the prompt easier because I don't think a lot of things have many layers. But if you've seen Shrek, you know why. Ogres have layers, and I love Shrek. So I had to put that prompt in this project, but I'm choosing my Commodity Book Personal Perfume Sample. I chose this for this prompt because I use this, or I will be using this, to layer, similar to how I was using the Coconut Sun perfume sample. I don't know if I'll necessarily use it with the same perfume in my year-long project pan because I am very close to finishing it, which is good because this trimester is almost over. But the one in my deck of panning I'm already using in combination with that one, so I don't know if I'll necessarily use it with that one, but I am going to try to find something to layer this scent with because I panned an entire sample of like the regular expressive version of this book scent, and that one was like, I honestly was hate panning it just for the prompt. I did not really like it at all. It was like this earthy kind of like, not even woody, it was kind of, it smelled like, I don't even know exactly what the scent notes for those were, but it was like earthy in a way I did not like at all. This one is of course lighter because it's the personal version. If you didn't know, Commodity is a perfume brand that makes like a light, medium, and bold version of each of their scents. So this one is the light one, and this one will be bearable if I mix it with something. So I'm going to be layering this with a perfume. Long story short, that's why I'm putting this in for this prompt. But yeah, I'll have the scent notes of this on the screen, and next update, because I'm sure I'll have this finished by next update, I'll let you know what I ended up mixing this with, but that will be in for Shrek. My candle just went out by itself, so I'm pretty sure that means the candle is done and I'm gonna need to get a new one for my next video. But for now, the next prompt is Law and Order. Okay, I could not remember for a second. The prompt for that is like a classic or a widely popular item, because Law and Order, especially back in the heyday, like in the 2000s, was like the most popular show. It was my favorite show. I don't know why, because I was like 5 years old watching Law and Order every day. But yeah, Law and Order is just like a super classic show. I think Steph said she never really watched it, but even if you didn't watch it, you heard of it and you knew what it was about. And yeah, super big Law and Order craze back in the 2000s. So I was trying to think of like a classic item, and for a second I was going to take Steph's, like I was gonna copy what she chose for her prompt and choose a MAC lipstick, because those are super classic. That was like a perfect pick for her to choose a MAC lipstick. But I didn't really feel like panning another lip product at the moment, so I went with my Fresh skincare duo. I got this as like a free gift with purchase some time ago. This is the Soy Face Cleanser and the Rose Deep Hydration Cream, and I don't know if these necessarily are like cult classics, but I feel like they are, because every time I mention these to someone, even like people who are not into beauty products at all, they've heard of this, they've used this, and sometimes this is like their staple like skincare set. So I'm putting these in like as a duo for the Law and Order prompt. I'm thinking I'm gonna take this with me for my 2-week trip that I'm taking at the end of the month, and hopefully this will last me long enough. I'm not really sure exactly, but yeah, I just felt like it was a perfect time to bring it in, like a travel skincare set, especially for this prompt where I don't really have many classic items that aren't already in projects or aren't lip products. So hopefully this is classic enough. Kind of tying into that, I chose my Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Oil Infused Serum for the shade Mean Girls, which is something pink, because like, you know, on Wednesdays we wear pink. But I kind of just wanted to like fit this in to go with my Fresh skincare set. And the packaging is, it's like a lilac mauvey pink, but it's pink enough for me to put this in for this prompt. Is this like a new product? Because I got this with this little skincare set, but I've never heard of this, never seen it. I feel like, did I just like literally never see this and it's been out this whole time, or is this new? Because it's like a bi-phase serum, but it's like, it's meant to stay on your skin. It's not a makeup remover or anything. So I'm very intrigued but also nervous to use this, because I don't want it to like break down my makeup, but I'm rolling this in to finish. Like all 3 of these are going to be finish goals. The last prompt, unfortunately, I'm really bad. I cannot remember what this prompt was. I chose my LYS Speak Love Glossy Lip Treatment Oil in the shade Hot Chocolate. This does not flatter me at all. It looks like it would be a good color match for me, but it is way too light on my lips. But I'm going to put this in with a finish goal, because I no longer have a lip balm or like a lip mask type product, so I figured this would be a perfect way to use it, because it doesn't look good on me if I put it on in an opaque thick layer, like just to wear out. It makes me look like I have weird like concealer lips. So I'm just gonna use this as like an at-home lip treatment lip mask. Hopefully it doesn't get on my pillows while I'm sleeping, but yeah, I'm gonna try to finish this. I don't think it's gonna take me too long, because I actually haven't used this too many times, maybe like 10 times, and I'm already like, I would say about a third of the way through the tube, maybe a quarter. Okay, there are 12 mils in here, which is like 0.4 ounces, so I don't think this is gonna take me too long, especially if this is the only like lip mask type product I'm using. But this will be in to finish, and then I will be counting this as a makeup empty once I do finish it, because Technically it is makeup and it's a colored product, but I'm just not going to use it as a makeup product. But that's it for this update. This is a really long video for an update, but you know, I had a really good complete refresh and I'm very happy with my progress. If I keep going at this pace, like average 3 or 4 rollouts each update, I think I'll be able to hit all 47 prompts by the end of the project in April. I think I've hit almost 20 prompts so far. Stay tuned for my next video, which will be my 3rd video in my palette tournament coming on Sunday. You'll also see a new candle because I clearly need to get a new one. But yeah, I'll see you then, and I hope you have a great day today. Bye.